Hello everybody and welcome back to the New York Jets franchise here on Madden 20. My name is Football Fan Forever and our Week 12 matchup sees the New York Jets square off against the San Francisco 49ers here at MetLife Stadium. It's a revenge game for Arik Armstead. He left the 49ers in free agency and signed with the Jets. His departure has left a hole in the San Francisco defense. However, veteran playmakers such as Richard Sherman have been stepping up for the 49ers on defense this year. He currently leads the league in interceptions with 6. Sam Darnold for the Jets has thrown 16 interceptions on the season. That leads the league as well. So expect the Jets to look away from Sherman's side of the field in this one. However, it is the San Francisco offense we'll see first as Greg Zuerlein gets us underway, his kick sailing out the back of the end zone, or off the camera it looks like, and that will start Jimmy G and the San Francisco offense on their own 25. It's been a tough year trying to score for the 49ers, just 7 passing touchdowns for Garoppolo on the year, as even the presence of weapons such as George Kittle and Raheem Mostert hasn't been enough to help get this offense where it needs to be. As a second down handoff to Mostert is taken down in the backfield for a loss by Jordan Willis to make it 3rd and 12. Going 5 wide on 3rd down, Garoppolo back to pass. He's got time firing to the right side, and that's hauled in. What a grab! Jalen Hurd climbing the ladder. Let's take another look at this one. In triple coverage there. Kel Kohler all over him, coming down between Marcus May and Blasson Austin. It's a gain of 17, and will give the 49ers a fresh set of downs at the 40-yard line. Here comes a fake jet sweep. Mostert breaking 1 tackle and being taken down at the 44-yard line. 2nd and 6. Under center on 2nd down is Garoppolo. Mostert is the lone back as it's play action. Time for Garoppolo, and down he goes! Quinnen Williams with the sack, his 5th on the season. That's good for 2nd on the team behind James Delgado, and that will make it 3rd and 12. So another 3rd and long here. Looking up the seams, Garoppolo, and that one is knocked away. Marcus May, the first one there. Jalen Hurd unable to haul that one in, and the 49ers will punt. The Jets got an excellent performance in their loss last week from Sam Darnold. 4 touchdowns on the day for him and only 1 interception. So he will start on his own 12-yard line, back to pass on 1st down, firing short for Kadero Hodge, who fights his way out of bounds to the 18. It's a short gain of about 6 yards on 1st down. Anthony McFarland in the game on 2nd down. He'll get the carry and will fall ahead for 5. That'll be enough to move the sticks. 2nd and 7. Le'Veon Bell checking in now, and they'll hand off to Bell. He weaves to the right side and fighting his way through contact to the 33. There's a gain of 7 and another 1st down for the Jets. Here's a 2nd and 11 out of the shotgun. Now Darnold. He's got time, pump fakes, now rolls to his right, fires on the move for Bell, who makes a catch and runs over a man to the 38. It's a gain of 6 to make it a more manageable 3rd and 5. In the shotgun on 3rd down, Darnold back to pass. He fires over the middle for Herndon, who spins his way to the 43. That's a 1st down for the Jets as well. This defense is missing Arik Armstead, but how can you overlook people like Dee Ford and Nick Bosa, Fred Warner in the middle, and of course Richard Sherman and Jimmy Ward in the secondary. This is a defense that can still make a lot of plays. 2nd and 7 here for Sam Darnold. Bunch formation to the right. Blitz is picked up, and firing over the middle. The catch is made by Brashad Perryman. A 5 of 5 start for Sam Darnold. Here's a 1st and 10 from the 45. And off to Bell, goes nowhere. The stop is made at the 45-yard line. 2nd and 10. Darnold again in the shotgun. A 5-man rush. Time for Darnold. He'll fire for Kadero Hodge, who has 1st down yardage to the 28. 6 of 6 on the day for the Jets, as Darnold is taking what the defense is giving him. 2nd and 8 here. Back to pass again as a short dump off to Le'Veon Bell will gain about 6. And now Jimmy Ward is shaken up on the play. He'll be checked out on the sideline for the 49ers. He's an early 3rd and 3. Le'Veon Bell to Darnold's left, snap and throw over the middle. Jamison Crowder hauling in his first catch on the day to the 14. Already 8 passes on this opening drive for Sam Darnold, but it's working. He's not had an incompletion yet. Here's 1st and 10 play action. Darnold stepping up and diving forward. He lost the football, and it comes out and it's recovered by the 49ers. Sam Darnold with another turnover. Usually it's interceptions, but here he dives ahead and can't secure the football at the end of the run. Maybe it was better that he slid at the end of that one, but San Francisco will take over inside their own 5 at the 4. Mostert's carry going backwards. There's Kel Kohler, who had a safety last week for this defense. It's 2nd and 11 from the 2. 3 tight ends on the field, hand off to Mostert, and he will fight his way forward through contact. Really close to breaking that one away, and that will give the 49ers some breathing room here. It's 3rd and 3. In the pistol formation, play action. Jimmy G rolling, firing over the middle. The catch is made by Mohamed Sanu out to the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 20 and a big first down for the 49ers. Sanu is matched up across Blasson Austin today as Levi Wallace is getting Deebo Samuel. Speaking of Samuel, here is a screen out to Samuel to the 46. There's a first down at the end of the first quarter. Your score is even at 0-0. So starting the second quarter under the center, here is Garoppolo, deep play action, rolling. He gets this one off, and it's caught by Sanu at the 32-yard line, and now Mohamed Sanu is hurt. This is the 49ers team that came in missing Ezekiel Anza, Tevin Coleman, and Dante Pettis. They're already banged up, and we've already seen 2 49ers leave the game with injuries. As here's Mostert, and he's wrapped up in the backfield, and now Mostert is hurt. The injury bug biting the 49ers here. Something's going on at MetLife Stadium here. Maybe it's something with the turf. But they had 3 injured players coming into this game, and 3 more have left this drive. As it's 3rd and 12, firing over the middle. The catch is made by Jordan Reed, the tight end, as there's just 3 49er receivers left that are active today. Here is a field goal, 43 yards for Robbie Gould, and the veteran kicker splits the uprights. 3-0 San Francisco with just over 11 and a half minutes to go in the second quarter. Taking over on their own 25, here's Le'Veon Bell, and Nick Bosa meets him at the 24. A slow start for the veteran running back, as it's going to be hard to run against this defensive front. San Francisco has some really excellent players in their front 7. Here's a 3rd and 7, and down goes Darnold. Javon Kinlaw, the first one there, as it's a 3-and-out for the Jets. They will punt back to the 49ers. Mostert back in the game here on first down. Jimmy G firing to the right side, and that is hauled in. What a grab by Mohamed Sanu through the contact. Wallace and Blasson Austin unable to jar the ball loose. 1st and 10 49ers at the 46. Here's a quick pass and another catch for Sanu as Garoppolo over 100 yards after that completion. 2nd and 2. Kyle Juszczyk in the game. As the handoff to Mostert, he cuts to the left side into space. He's got some speed, and he breaks tackles, tripping up at the 20-yard line. It's his best carry on the day. 1st and 10. San Francisco, they're on the edge of the red zone and threatening to add to their 3-0 lead. Here's another screen, and a nice move by Deebo Samuel gets something out of nothing there. It's a gain of 6. 3rd and 1, single back formation. Jets showing blitz, and a handoff to rookie Javante Hancock. That'll move the 6. It'll be enough for a San Francisco first down. 1st and goal from the 5. 3 tight ends and the fullback in the game. Jimmy under center here as it's a handoff to Mostert, and he fights his way forward. to the 1. Ashton Davis coming up lame after that tackle. Another injury here. It's 2nd and goal. Another handoff to Mostert, and he is in for the score. Touchdown 49ers. They take a 2-possession lead here. 10-0 after the quick score there, and Arik Armstead and really the defensive front just got bowled back on that touchdown run. So 10-0 San Francisco. Sam Darnold takes over. He'll hand off to Le'Veon Bell with one of his better carries on the day. It's a gain of 6 to the 31-yard line. Just over 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Darnold back to pass on 1st down. Under pressure, he fires, and that's off the mark, looking for Christopher Herndon in tight coverage. It's 3rd and 4, New York. Darnold operating out of the shotgun. He's got time. Stepping up into this one. The catch is made by Jamison Crowder, and he's across midfield to the San Francisco 49. Nice catch there. His 3rd reception on the day will extend the drive. And now LaMarcus Albert checks into the game. I guess it's time for a little read option. He'll call his own number, accelerating into space and showing Sam Darnold how to slide. A gain of 14 and a 1st down for the Jets. Under center now, Darnold back in the game. Play action. Deep play action on 2nd and 8, and down goes Darnold back at the 44. Quan Alexander on the blitz. His 5th tackle already makes it 3rd and 19. So another 3rd and very long here. Darnold surveying the defense from under center. Single high safety look from the 49ers as Darnold steps up in the pocket, fires on the move, and that's caught by Perryman. He accelerates down to the 19-yard line. What a play there by Sam Darnold. Stepping up to evade the pressure. Great pocket awareness there. He sees the quarterback spy, extends the play, and makes an excellent throw on the move to Brashad Perryman, who's got enough separation to pick up the 1st. So 1st down, New York at the 19-yard line. We're right before the 2-minute warning as Le'Veon Bell redirects, runs over Alexander, and will have a few yards before the 2-minute warning. 3rd and 5, minute and a half to go. 4-man rush. Darnold firing to the end zone for Hodge. Knocked away. A 50-50 ball. Kadero Hodge can come down with it, and that will send out Greg Zuerlein for a chip shot field goal here. 31 yards out, left hash, and the kick is good. 10-3 with a minute 28 to go. New York is on the board, and they're trying to keep San Francisco off of it as they have all 3 timeouts and plenty of time to work with here. 1st down pass is completed short to make it 2nd and 3 as we hit the 1-minute mark. San Francisco has used their 1st timeout. 2nd and 3, firing to the left side. The catch is made. Deebo Samuel, and San Francisco uses their 2nd timeout with 57 seconds to go. A lot of double coverage for George Kittle here as that's knocked away, and it's caught off the deflection. Deebo Samuel at the 44. That's a play you don't see too often, as that'll keep the clock running as he was tackled in bounds. Snap with 30 seconds to go. The fire down the middle to George Kittle, but I think this one is coming back. 2nd and inches will go backwards to 2nd and 10. As there's a holding call on the play, and with 20 seconds to go, 3rd and 7. New York looking for a stop as Garoppolo back to pass, and that is knocked away. Good job by C.J. Mosley to make the play, as that will take us to a halftime here. Your score is 10-3 in favor of San Francisco. All 4 AFC East teams entered today 6 and 5. So when the division is that tight, every win matters. And Miami took care of business today. Tagovailoa leading his team to a victory over the 3 and 8 Raiders. Meanwhile, the Bills fell to the Patriots after their win last week. So the Patriots improved to 7 and 4, and the Bills fall to 6 and 5. As the Jets are hoping to stage a comeback here today, they're going to need more plays like this one from Sam Darnold if they're going to want to consistently move the ball against this 49ers defense. New York starts the second half with the ball on their own 25. Le'Veon Bell receiving the toss and following Culver, and he won't have any room on the outside. It's a loss of 2 on 1st down. Can they convert another 3rd and long? 3 wide receivers to the right. Kaderil Hodge isolated left as Darnold back to pass. He's got no time as Nick Bosa around the edge. He beat his man there, sacked Darnold at the 8. As now some field position games here. Braden Mann punting into the wind from his own end zone as Raheem Mostert will call for, no, they didn't say he had a fair catch there. He'll return it to the 44-yard line, and that is where San Francisco will take over. 2nd and 10 after a first down gain of 0. Here's the handoff to Mostert, and he is tackled by James Delgado at the 47. He's got 11 carries so far in this one, as is 3rd down San Francisco. Garoppolo back to pass, looks to the left side, and he's intercepted. Levi Wallace with his 4th on the season, shakes out of a tackle and ducks out of bounds. The veteran cornerback coming down with his team leading 4th pick on the season, and that's a big turnover as the Jets now will take over with good field position on their own 40-yard line. Here's the first down handoff to Le'Veon Bell, fighting his way to the 46. He's got 10 carries, but limited impact here so far as they bring him out along with Culver on 3rd down. Hand off to the left side, and Bell is stuffed. He didn't get there. Javon Kinlaw, the first one there, as the offense will stay on the field. 4th and 1. Le'Veon Bell in the game along with Keelan Culver. Sam Darnold back to pass, and down he goes. No one got off their jam. Is a sack for Dre Greenlaw and a turnover on downs. The 4th sack that Darnold has had today, as this San Francisco defense is playing very well and taking over with great field position. Down goes Garoppolo. Marlon Davidson on the tackle there in the backfield. That will make it 3rd and 12. Trying to get off the field here and get the ball back to the offense. Here's play action for Garoppolo. Firing to the left side, and that's a catch made in bounds. A great job by Deebo Samuel to move the sticks, and San Francisco will move deeper into New York territory. Again, off play action, everyone going deep. Here's a shot taken and knocked away. Deebo Samuel unable to make the grab in double coverage, and that will make it 3rd and 8. Garoppolo again in the shotgun. Kittle slot right. More play action as the throw to the left side is caught by Samuel at the 15. 1st and 10, San Francisco. They come out in the I formation as the handoff to Mostert up the middle. He jukes his way to the right side and is taken down by Kel Kohler at the 7. Already 14 carries for Mostert, as here's number 15. He's slowed down by Delgado and met at the 6 by Quinnen Williams. Here's 3rd and 1. 2 tight ends on the field. Crowding the line is New York, and Garoppolo throws this one away. So San Francisco will once again settle for a short field goal here. 13-3 is your score as the Jets take over on their own 25. From the shotgun, here is Darnold. 4-man rush. Firing downfield. There's Kaderil Hodge inside San Francisco territory to the 44. It's a 31-yard reception. 1st and 10 New York. Those are the kinds of plays they've been missing all day. As now the playbook has opened up a bit here. Le'Veon Bell on the delayed give will have his best carry of the day, gain of 9. As Kaleem Balaj checks in, the bruising back, cutting to the left side. He's got some space, fighting his way forward. What a run by Kaleem Balaj, 14 yards to move the sticks for New York. Here's a 2nd and 8 from the 18. Play action. Darnold, time running out. He fires to the left side, and that's caught by Jamison Crowder at the 5. As that was a bang play here. And San Francisco is going to challenge. Let's take another look at this one, as it appears he did get both feet in bounds, but we'll see what the refs have access to, and they confirm the call. 1st and goal, New York from the 5. Jets go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Bunch formation to the left. Crowder and Perryman on that side of the field as Darnold firing to the end zone. Caught by Ryan Griffin for the score. Touchdown, Jets. Griffin finds the end zone, as we've seen a lot of touchdowns from tight ends from New York the past few weeks. They trim the deficit to 3, 13-10 San Francisco as the play is made in the backfield. James Delgado coming up big off the edge. This defense is going to continue to limit the 49ers if they can. Here's a 3rd and 19 after a penalty as a quick screen out to Mostert. The Jets aren't quite ready for it, but they rally to make the play at the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's head to quarter number 4 with the Jets taking over on their own 28. 2 tight ends on the field. Darnold back to pass. He will fire short. There's Perryman accelerating into space and knocked out of bounds at the 47. It's a gain of 19. Darnold is having a really solid day here today. Here's a 2nd and 10. Play action. As everyone's covered, firing downfield, tipped and caught by Ryan Griffin. Oh my goodness. That's not how you draw it up in practice. Christopher Herndon with the wherewithal to bat this one down as he tips it to Ryan Griffin, who accelerates into open space. What a play there. Don't count on those happening too often, but it's nice when the bounces go your way. Here's another 2nd and 10 for Sam Darnold. Play action again. Drifting deep, firing short. There's Kadero Hodge. He has a block and fights his way to the 18. Darnold over 200 yards on the day on 19 of 22 passing. Here's 3rd and 2. Back to passes. Darnold just a 4-man rush. He steps up in the pocket, rolls to his left. He's chased and taken down at the 16. And they mark him short. A great play there, as New York is going to want a second look at this. They think Darnold made it across the marker there. This is really close. It all depends on when Sam Darnold's knee hit the ground versus where the ball was. I thought he had it, but it's hard to say. As the ruling comes back, 4th and inches, they uphold the ruling on the field. As the Jets sideline is livid. They are laying into anyone trying to get an explanation, and now the play clock runs out. A delay of game penalty on offense, and that will mean instead of 4th and inches, it's 4th and 5, and the Jets have to send out the field goal unit instead of going for it. A 38-yard attempt left hash. Kick is up and good. 13-13 is your score with 9.5 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Bunch formation for Garoppolo on the left side of the line here. He's under center on 1st and 10. Back to pass. Firing for Kittle. And the catch is made and a 1st down for the big tight end. We've not seen his number called a whole lot today, as the Jets have been double covering him for most of the game. But that has left people like Raheem Mostert with plenty of room to get touches in his absence. The 18th carry for Mostert. He's just over 3 yards per carry. He's got a score on the day. As the clock continues to run, we're inside 8.5 minutes. Garoppolo setting his feet. He's got all day to throw. And now Armstead closing in, firing it deep. And that's knocked away. Blasson Austin had a chance at a pick. Instead, it will be 3rd and 10. Jets show double A gap pressure as they back out of it, sending just 5 up the seam. And that is called in by Kittle. What a grab by the tight end. There's a reason he's regarded as the best tight end in the league. He climbs a ladder to haul that one in and move the sticks for the 49ers. Here's a 1st and 10, firing up the middle. The catch is made. Daniel Helm, the tight end 3, all the way down to the 6. San Francisco threatening to break our tie here. It's 2nd and goal from the 3. Mostert the lone back as a delayed give to him, and he will fully his way in for the score. An excellent push up the middle again, and San Francisco has taken another 7-point lead here, 20-13, with under 6 minutes to go. Sam Darnold starting this drive in the shotgun. Le'Veon Bell to his left, and he'll fire short for Bell. The strong tackle is made at the 40-yard line. 3rd and 1 forthcoming as Keelan Culver checks in, and it'll be a handoff up the gut. Le'Veon Bell absorbing a hit, but he's got the 1st down, and he's shaken up here. So the good thing, the Jets have plenty of running backs on this roster, as Bell has to exit the game for a series or 2 here. Play action as Darnold drifting to his left, fires downfield, and a catch is made. What a throw by Sam Darnold, maybe his best all season. Pressure in his face, he puts this one inside a tight window for Brashad Perryman up to the 33-yard line. Wow. Here's a first down handoff for Balash. He runs over a man, and he's loose into the end zone. Kaleem Balash, 33 yards for the score, and he ran over Nick Bosa, who comes up lame after that play, clutching at his wrist. He's in a lot of pain. You hate to see a player of his caliber get injured here as the score is tied. Garoppolo back to pass on second down. Deep shot for Samuel, and it's caught at the 39. A gain of 36 for the 49ers as they're exchanging big plays on both sides of the ball. Just over 3 minutes to go in this thriller of a matchup. Garoppolo again back to pass. He fires for Kittle, and the tackle is made by Kohler at the 32. Garoppolo nearing 300 yards, as that's a gain of 8 to set them up for a 2nd and 2. Here's a handoff to Mostert. He carries the ball and has first down yardage to the 26, as we are close to the 2-minute warning. Maybe time for one more play. Garoppolo in the shotgun, handoff to Mostert. He cuts to the left side with space in front of him, juking back towards the middle and finding his way down inside the 10 as we hit the 2-minute mark here. 1st and goal, San Francisco. Needing a score to break the tie here. Garoppolo under center on 1st and goal, motioning in Samuel, handoff to Mostert, who blows up the middle. 3 tough yards on that run to make it 2nd and goal from the 6. Bunch formation to the right. Mostert the lone back on 2nd and goal. Handoff Mostert. He follows Kittle up the middle, and he's in for his 3rd touchdown run of the day. He'll also go over 100 rushing yards with that carry as well, as the 49ers are up by 7 here with 1:22 to go. 2nd and 8 from their own 30. Darnold back to pass. Just 2 timeouts for the Jets. He fires over the middle. There's Josh Doxson as the Jets will go hurry up here. They need a touchdown to tie in this one as we're under a minute now as they get set. Darnold back to pass, and he will fire to the right sideline, well out of bounds. Again, looking for Doxson. 2nd and 10. Another bunch formation to the right. Darnold in the shotgun. Everyone going deep. Darnold up the seam for Caaash, and that's knocked away. Excellent coverage there. 3rd and 10. Now 3 wide receivers to the left as Darnold firing short for Caaash. He's got close to the marker, tackled out of bounds at the 43, and a flag comes in. A late hit there, saying, I don't know if I agree with this one, as the replay shows that Caaash was indeed in bounds when he got hit. But regardless, it will stop the clock. 1st and 10, New York from the 34-yard line. They still have 2 timeouts as Darnold over the middle. He'll fire for Jamison Crowder, who has yardage to about the 24-yard line. They'll say he's short of the sticks. 35 seconds to go. New York takes their 2nd timeout. Here's a 2nd and 1. 5 wide receivers on the field. As a flag flies in, Darnold taking a shot, and it's knocked away in the end zone, looking for Lawrence Caaash, as the flag will back up New York 10 yards. So a 2nd and 11 here. Again, 5 wide. Ryan Griffin slot right. As Darnold looking Griffin's way. The catch is made at the 15, say the 14, as New York takes their final timeout with 23 seconds to go. So you got to be careful here. You can't stop the clock aside from an incomplete pass or a spike, as Darnold, escaping pressure, fires on the move, and that's knocked away. He may have wanted to think about tucking and running that one himself. Instead, it's 2nd and 10. 19 seconds to go. Blitz is brought. Darnold somehow gets this one away, and it is caught by Crowder in the end zone. Oh my goodness, he brought that down in double coverage. Try and find a better catch this year. Oh my goodness, as this will bring out Greg Zuerlein for a game-tying extra point. He missed 2 last week. He has been. Ice kick is up and good. Let's go to overtime, everyone. 27-27. The fans paid for 4 quarters. They're getting 5. We're heading to overtime after a 31-point 4th quarter. The Jets win the toss and elect to receive. A touchdown will win it. Any other combination will give the 49ers a chance to win the game, as Le'Veon Bell back in the game. His 17th carry will move the sticks. Here's a 1st and 10. As Cager in motion. Oh, it's a jet sweep! Some trickery here as a wide receiver turned tight end will break a tackle and pick up 9 yards. Here's 2nd and 1. You can see the red line is Greg Zerline's range as Le'Veon Bell cuts to the left side. He'll be right up to the 42-yard line, as that's about where the Jets need to be if they want to kick a field goal. Remember, a field goal won't win it. A touchdown will, as down goes Darnold. Kawan Williams on the blitz. That backs him way up. 2nd and 22. As the Jets are behind the sticks here to go 2nd and 22. Firing short for Hodge. Trying to get to the edge. That won't get a whole lot. It's a short gain to make it 3rd and 20. So maybe still a chance to get a field goal if they can get to that red line here as Darnold. He rolls to his right under pressure, firing left across his body. Knocked away. There's Richard Sherman on the play. And the Jets will have to kick. So next score wins now. Garoppolo from his own 17, handoff. No, it's a bubble screen to the left side. Great play there. And Mohamed Sanu tackled out of bounds at the 29. Here's a 3rd and 1. Play action for Garoppolo. Looking deep over the middle. There's his man, Mohamed Sanu. And now a flag flies in. They'll say a face mask at the end of that one on rookie linebacker Kel Kohler. A huge mistake to tack on 15 yards on top of an already big play. The 49ers on the edge of Robbie Gould field goal range. Here's 1st and 10. Deep play action for Garoppolo. And down he goes. C.J. Mosley sacks him back at the 42-yard line. It's a big play for the Jets. Just their 2nd sack today to make it 2nd and 17. As a field goal will win it here for the 49ers. 2nd and 17. The dump off to Sanu. Won't get them much. It's 3rd and 15. It'd be huge if they can get a stop here and at least force a longer field goal attempt. As Garoppolo in the shotgun, Kittle slot right, motioning in a wide receiver. Garoppolo over the middle. And he fires that way. The catch is made by Mostert. He's inside the 15, down to the 12. That might be the dagger, as now they're comfortably within Robbie Gould range, but they're going to leave the offense on the field to see if they can't punch this one in the old-fashioned way. Here's a quick pass. George Kittle inside the 10. He's wrapped up at the 8. Every yard they get makes this an easier field goal attempt if that's what they need. But here's a 2nd and 5. Mostert up the middle, following the right guard. He's down to the 4. 27 carries for Mostert. Here's a 3rd and 1. Garoppolo rolls to his right, fires to the end zone. Touchdown! This one's over. Jalen Hurd. He started this one off with a 17-yard catch. He finishes it off with his first career touchdown reception, as that will drop the New York Jets to 6-5 on the year. They fall in overtime, 33-27. To the San Francisco 49ers. The Jets on a 2-game losing streak after dropping their last 2 contests in a heartbreaking fashion. But how about Sam Darnold? 28 of 35, 309 yards, 2 touchdowns, and no interceptions. It's only the 2nd game he's had all year where he hasn't thrown a pick. And honestly, I think he's playing the best ball of his career so far. He's got 6 touchdowns to 1 interception the last 2 weeks. He's looking very comfortable, and today leading a 17-point fourth quarter effort to keep the team in it. I'll take that every single week. And while I would like our defense to be able to make some more plays, I was very impressed with how our offense was moving. Shout out to Kaleem Balaj. He was just a monster when he got the ball. His 33-yard touchdown run is one of my favorite plays all year, and I honestly think he's in line to start. Le'Veon Bell has not been getting it done on 1st down, and I'm wondering if he comes in as a change of pace back, they might not find a little bit more success after the defense is softened up with someone like Kaleem Balaj running down their throats. So I think I'm going to give Balaj the start next week and see what happens. Our pass rush was really disappointing today. We only had 2 sacks on Garoppolo, and while he wasn't really having deep dropbacks or long looks, he was able to get a lot of time, especially off play action. So people like James Delgado and Arik Armstead, who was really silent today in the pass game, are going to need to step up if we want this team to make a serious playoff run. Because right now we went from leading division to being out of the playoff picture entirely in one fell swoop there. But I hope you guys enjoyed this game. This was a back and forth battle, and I thoroughly enjoyed playing it. There were a couple of glitches that didn't help with things. The Sam Darnold fumble at the beginning of the game. I tried to slide, and the game decided that I dove instead. I must have hit the buttons in the wrong order or something. But anyway, not too much you can do about that. But the one that really got my goat was after a team unsuccessfully challenges. If you watch the game or the replay all the way through, you won't be able to select a play, and the game won't recognize input for your controller. I tried turning the controller off and back on again, and it wouldn't bring me to the pause menu or anything, so we had 2 delay of game penalties today because of that, and that's just uncharacteristic and it's a bug, so I'll try and work around that in the future. But if you're wondering why we move backwards or there's a lot of time off the clock after a couple of those challenges, that's why. There's nothing I could do about it, so just roll with it and move on. We'll get some nice upgrades here. Sam Darnold, like I said, is playing some great ball. Cal Kohler, I'd like to see him step up in the pass game as we are taking on the Seattle Seahawks. And this is a team that always gives me trouble. And they are well suited to take away the middle of the field with Bobby Wagner and just play some shutdown defense. So we'll see if Sam Darnold can keep his strong streak going next week as we look to get back in the win column. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and as always, I will catch you next time. Have a good one, everybody.